history of how we got here.
Are we? Oh, wait. Okay.
Sarah's gonna be long-winded, but
No.
I'm good at editing, so
I'll make it quick. So it used to be Groundwater Institute, but now it's called Caesar, and it does surface water and groundwater research and GIS work as well. I was like, okay, water nerd, research communication, that sounds awesome. Decide to move to Memphis, Tennessee. So we were in the middle of building our tiny home and pretty much finished it like 90%.
yeah. We figured out how to lock the door the day that we left for
Literally.
Memphis, so.
Yeah, and it's just a padlock, it's not anything too crazy.
Sometimes a simple solution is the best solution.
It's true.
But we're currently still working on the tiny house. We're taking this coronavirus opportunity, if you will, to isolate ourselves in Texas for a few weeks, or maybe just a week.
1 week and
For 1
a couple
week.
days.
Several months later.
It's finally like done and cozy. There's still some like major quote unquote things we want to do, but I mean, at this point we would be able to rent it out through Airbnb, but with coronavirus I doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. But otherwise it's just available for friends and family to come out here, or for us to come back out here. So it's finally kind of at that finished stage. How many years has it been? 2.5 at least. Crazy. But we wanted to kind of give you a little walkthrough of the interior. So just so like a reminder, the log wall behind us and on the other side as well, that was from the old cabin that was on the property that was demoed, and we were able to salvage enough decent wood for these two walls, and then our long 16-foot walls are from just reclaimed plywood and 2x4s, and we did that kind of newer construction style. But when you go inside, first you can't miss the custom barn door. Right when you slide that open, you come into the kitchen. And so we've got a kitchen with a super fancy toaster oven, our mini fridge, and a pantry. So no running water inside, but you come around and you're in the sitting area. We've got a fold-out bed, which is also our little recliner lounge chair. We've got our dining room table slash my office slash movie area slash multifunctional. So there's also these additional storage areas that have been built in, and a little drop-down vanity. And so that's what we use for just like end of the night, washing your face, brushing teeth, that kind of thing. And those were built actually by Patrick's dad when he came out here last fall, stayed for about a month just to kind of clear his head and get some woods time. And so he was working on little projects here and there. And then you go up the stairs into the loft, and that's where we have our queen size bed and a custom pinstriped headboard by Patrick Houston, and a little storage compartment behind the headboard, as well as like clothes hanging too. So it's all cozy up there, and one of my favorite parts is actually the view from the loft. You've got the chandelier and the log wall and the pretty window that looks out into the treetops, and so you can tell like first thing in the morning, is it sunny, is it overcast, rainy.
So now that we've covered the progress and coziness of the interior, we wanted to show you one of the projects that really enhances our experience out here in the woods. Our off-grid, propane-heated, rainwater outdoor shower. With the help of my parents, we were able to knock this project out in one day. The base we built off of is a reclaimed platform from our parents' neighbor's playscape that was built about 20 years ago. We placed this on level cinder blocks, and all of the wood we added was purchased new and is pressure treated to withstand the outdoors and all the trips to the shower. We started with 2x4 posts screwed to the platform and created the skeleton out of 1x posts to keep the structure inexpensive and lightweight. You will see that the back wall is installed at a lower level to allow for a nature view while showering. We decided to account for this feature when installing the 1x skeleton. Additionally, the 1x was spaced out on the back wall so we could attach the propane shower unit. The roof is some of the old metal roofing we salvaged from the old cabin, so it matched the roofing of the new cabin. A simple frame was constructed to support the roof panels out of 1x material, and it was placed on top of the 2x4 posts, which added even more structural stability. Up until this point, we were showering on a concrete pad in the woods with cold rainwater, which severely limited the amount of time we would spend in Smithville. After the shower was constructed, we put some finishing touches inside and made all of the connections necessary to get this thing up and running.
The shower uses solar power to pump rainwater caught off the outhouse. Here in Smithville, Texas, we get about 37 inches of rain, or almost a meter per year. So far, that's been enough to supply our shower, dishwashing station, and outhouse sink. For drinking water, we get 5-gallon jugs of filtered water from the local grocery store. It's about $1.50 to $2 per jug to fill up. That water is coming from groundwater in Smithville and river water in Austin, Texas. We have future schemes to collect rainwater off of the cabin, and that would serve all of our needs, but we need the right system. We're going in depth in a future video about the water and electrical connections that make this totally off-grid shower happen. So be sure to subscribe to catch that video. For now, we are headed back to Memphis with our dog Misha to plan out some more adventures. We're getting back to bikes and water. Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed seeing the progress of our Texas tiny home. See you next time.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. I want to